so that's kind of on top here. They'll have a slightly different configuration of the connectors. That's the main harness that runs through the lamps. The tricky part, this little lock has to be pulled up gently on both sides, and then just pull the ribbon connector out. You'll feel it snap out, and then it just comes out. And the board's completely disconnected. Top off the bezel using some tape so they don't scratch the face of the unit. Then there's 4 screws holding the entire board in. Removed. Alright, now the board is completely disconnected from the unit and freed up with the cables and can be lifted out. And that's what you have inside.
And then you just reverse the process.
Everything happens in reverse. The ribbon connector we usually feed through behind the display. Get that up here ready to be reattached. First we reinstall the board so we can handle it.
The alignment at this point has to do with the display looking clearly through the cutout in the metal.
Right. You might want to keep your other unit for reference for reinstalling the cables before you pull the connectors off of both boards. We usually keep the screws not snugged up all the way, so we can take a look and make sure we're framed okay and everything looks fine. Then you snug the screws up. And reattach your cables. And again, you'll have a slightly different configuration of cables. And then the ribbon connector, again, it's a delicate part, so just be a little more careful than you think you might have to be. The lock, which is that black frame, gets pulled up gently. The ribbon connector goes back in with the colored side facing you, facing up. Slides between the two parts, and you have to keep that frame up. Good. Problem is, gravity works against you. Resort to gentle tool work here. Pressure, there we go. The ribbon connector goes in, and just push down on each side of that lock, which is the little frame. You'll feel it click with your hands. That stays up like that. You might want to test it to make sure everything's good. The navigation switch works before you put the bezel on, because you have to pop the bezel back off.
And the bezel just pops on,
and
clips into place?
Yep, we usually put it in the lower 2 slots first, and then just click in the top two corners.